So here we have the mubtada, al-i'rab. And this is just atf on what came before it. So al-i'rabu is that, this is man mawsula, this is the khabar, and this is the sila. So i'rab is that which. يختلف means to differ or to change, with which. Now over here it's saying آخر المعرب. The mu'rab is the ism which has a state reflected at the end of the word. So for example, if we have the word waladun, this is called ismul mu'rab, and it's saying that i'rab is that with which the end of the word changes. So it's talking about this part here. That's what changes. And so in other words, this is what is termed i'rab. It's the sign at the end of the word. كضمة والفتحة والكسرة والواو والياء والألف. Now just one thing to note about the meaning of i'rab. Over here it's using it for one particular meaning, but actually i'rab has three possible meanings. So in Nahw books you'll find the term i'rab used, and it's going to be one of these three meanings that are going to be expressed by this word. So let's just try to understand the three possible meanings. Al-i'rab, the first meaning is the state of a noun or present tense verb. So over here we're talking about nouns, so we'll just disregard present tense verbs for the moment. So it's talking about the state of the word. So the states that a word can be in. It's one of these three states. And this state is called al-i'rab. So that's the first possible meaning. We have also the process of having the state of words reflected at the end. So if you have a word like, we'll choose walad, since we've done that, and we'll put the two numbers there. So it's saying it's that process of having the state of word reflected at the end. So this process of putting this at the end of it and making it marfu' in a state of rafa', and to make it either a mubtada or a fa'il, this process is called i'rab. That's another possible meaning. And the final meaning is the one that we just covered just in the text just now, is it's the grammatical sign at the end of the word, which is this كَضَمَّةِ وَالْفَتْحَةِ. So it's talking about this sign, like the dhamma, the fatha, the kasra, and so on. So this one we covered just now. So it's a good idea to know these three possible meanings. Now sometimes it's not quite clear which meaning the author is referring to. Let's get back to the text. Now just before I go to the next part, just some points to note is bihi, the ba here, that refers to something being attached to or in close proximity. And now the basic meaning of ba in Arabic grammar is what's known as al is ilsaq. So what is known as al-ilsaq, and this is what's happening with the i'rab, is it's coming in close proximity or being attached to the actual end of the word, and that's the meaning here of the ba. I'm mentioning this point because in the next section the ba is also used in a very similar way but with a different meaning, so I'll explain that inshallah. But anyway, let's continue on. It says وَإِعْرَابُ الْإِسْمِ ثَلَاثَةُ أَنْوَاعٍ, that the i'rab of the ism. So here it's specifically talking about the i'rab of the ism. There's an idafa there. So if we go back which meaning is it referring to? It's actually referring to the first meaning here. The state of a noun or present tense verb. Here it's the state of the noun, and it's talking about these states, rafa, and nasab, and jar. So the actual word and what state it's in. Let's go back to the text. وَإِعْرَابُ الْإِسْمِ. So i'rab, the declension or the grammatical state of the ism, is of three types. We have al-rafa', al-nasb, and al-jar. So let's continue on. Then it says وَالْعَامِلُ. Now it's actually defining what an amil is. Then just to give you a background, the amil, it's what's known as the agent that causes a change to another word. So here they actually give an example here in the text, which is قَرَأَ خَالِدٌ. So let's actually do this example. So قَرَأَ would be known as the amil. It's the agent of change. And what is it changing? It's changing Khalid. It's putting the dhamma at the end of it. Qara'a is the amil, and it's what causes Khalidun to have the dhamma at the end and to be in this particular state of rafa', because it's the fa'il. So qara'a would be the amil, because if we took qara'a out of the equation, it'll just be Khalid. It wouldn't be Khalidun or Khalidan or Khalidin. Now the word that changes is called al-ma'mul. It's the ism maf'ul. So as we see here, amil is the ism fa'il. So it's that word which causes the change. So ism fa'il, and that which it's caused upon or which is affected by the amil is the ma'mul. It's the ism maf'ul. So ma'mul. And then we have this process of this change, which is called amal. That's the masdar, amal. So if the masdar to describe the process, the ism fa'il to describe the word that causes this process to another word, and then we have the ma'mul, which is the word that the process is done to. So anyway, that's just a simple rundown on that. Let's continue.